But I say all that to say, lions are very ferocious. And yet, Daniel's prayers helped him escape the ferocity and the danger of being thrown in the cave. You may need to know how to escape the same kind of adversity in our own modern times. I need to know his prayer secrets. I need to understand what made him powerful. You don't get that way overnight. It takes time to become powerful in God. I want to show you the 3 action steps that Daniel employed to get to that place in prayer. Let me now bring you to verse 10. I want to reread to you verse 10 and verse 11 because it's filled with wisdom. Verse 10 says, "Now when Daniel learned that the decree had been published, he went home to his upstairs room where the windows opened towards Jerusalem. 3 times a day he got down on his knees and prayed, giving thanks to his God as he had done before." I want to show you the actions that Daniel employed to get strong in prayer. Number 1, set a time of prayer. I know you mean well. I know you want to be able to move God. I know you want to be able to have power with God. But you cannot move the hand of God or have power with God or get God to respond to you if you only come before him when there's crisis. You have to have built a relationship with God over time and know the secrets and the principles of effective prayer. And the first principle is this: set a time of prayer. The Bible says that Daniel had 3 times a day that he went before God in prayer. There was a study that was done by Dick Eastman, who's the author of the book No Easy Road, a book dealing with prayer. He's written a number of books on the topic of prayer, one of which is called The Hour That Changes the World. But in the book No Easy Road, Eastman cites that he had gotten tens of thousands of people to commit themselves to praying 1 hour a day to change the nation, to bring people into relationship with God through salvation experience. And he went back just to do a little study, and he gathered 20,000 intercessors in terms by way of survey response. Question: how are you doing with the fact that you've signed up to give yourself to 1 hour of prayer for the transformation of the world? How are you doing with it? Now, he had far more than 20,000 that had committed, but he was now polling only 20,000 of those individuals. And many of them said, we're not doing well in keeping our 1 hour a day commitment. Next question: how many of you have a set time of prayer? And those who are not doing well, they indicated, I don't have a set time of prayer. I just committed an hour a day to pray, but never established a specific time. May I show you that there is a correlation, a direct correlation. If you don't have a set time of prayer, your well-intentioned desire to pray, to seek God, to cry out to the Lord on behalf of your nation or of your family, it's not going to end up well, because it's just like desiring to have a full day and a very accomplished day. It won't take place until you have goals or to-do lists. And if you don't say the evening before or the early morning of that day, I have a to-do list, I'm going to put 10 things I'm going to accomplish today. If you don't have that kind of list, something to guide you, all your plans in your mind, intuitively, will go awry because you've never established key, specific plans. May I say to you, Daniel had set times of prayer every day. Question: what time of the day can I not call you? Because it's your time with God.